Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to a video here to show you how to make a custom decal for one of your 3DS systems. I know a lot of people have been asking about this, so I'll show you the steps I go through. I want to make a new one for my system because the Majora's Mask one is getting kind of old. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna open up my browser here, and you just want to type in Decalgirl.com. There we go. Loads the website right up. I'm already logged in here. Some people asked about do you have to sign up? It helps if you're going to make a lot of decals because they give you points like a reward system. So then you could get money off later decals. So to make the custom ones, you're going to go to Make, Custom Skins, and for game consoles. And then just scroll down here and it'll list all the Nintendo, all the Sony stuff. So we want the new 3DS XL. So let's see, 2015, this is the one we want. So it loads it up here, this is what it looks like. You got your inner, and then you can click here for the outer skins. And you can just do solid colors if you want. But what we want to do is add images, and we're going to make custom images for the 3DS here. Someone asked if I could do something for if they had the red 3DS, because it's going to show through a little bit on the lines over here and stuff. Because mine's black, so it blends a little bit better. But yeah, I could do a little bit of both. So when I asked you to add images, here's some images that I have already uploaded. There's a Majora's Mask one. Essentially, you can choose this, and here's the outer skin, and you could drag it up here. This is all I did to make it fit, just like so. I think I had it a little bit over there, and you can kind of stretch it, tweak it to how you want it. Maybe you don't want the ears bleeding over there, so you can drop it down, and then do the same thing on the bottom. I just made a blank colored one here. Now to blend this, see how it's lighter up here and darker. What I ended up doing is rotating it. See how they blend better now? So that's an option there. Stretch it out. And they also have too, like if you want to fit the whole thing, there's a button over here and it says make it fit. But that covers the whole entire 3DS there, which we don't want. Alright, so I got Photoshop over here opened up. So I'm going to make some edits in here. And we're just going to use Google to get some images. Now I really like Zelda Link Between Worlds, so I was thinking on doing a theme over that. So you just click on images here, and you can pretty much choose whatever you want. This looks like a cool image. I usually try to keep it pretty basic on the outside though. I don't want too much going on. Master Sword, that's kind of cool. And sky's the limit. You can pretty much choose, whatever you want. It's going to be your design, your 3DS. This is kind of cool and simple. So all I'm doing is right-clicking, and I copy it. Or you can just save it as well. If you don't have Photoshop, this is an easier way. You can just save image to downloads, and then when you go to Decalgirl, you're going to add images here, and you can upload your image. So I just go to my downloads and find that Zelda picture down at the bottom. Yep, of course. Right there, choose it. And it's just going to upload it. And here it is. So I don't want it for the inner. Probably look better in the outer. And then you just choose it. This guy. too big. So see how it has that text there? It kind of gets cut off. So you almost want to have it in here and make another piece that would fit that. So you gotta be careful too, see how you're stretching it. It also warps the image a little bit. So then you have to make the width a little bit shorter. So it depends on the size of your image. So you can see like this is on a parchment paper, so something I would do is go over back to Google and put like parchment paper. Look for some images. This way it's more of a backdrop. This guy looks good, so save him. We'll do save as so it's easier to find on the desktop. And then again, shoot back over to Decalgirl, and you're just going to add the image. So now you can cover the whole. You can make it fit the whole page here, or stretch it to how you need it. And then what you can do too here is send that image backwards, so it's in the background. Now obviously these are different colors, so you would have to tweak the colors to match a little bit better. Or if you just want, you can get rid of this image altogether by hitting cut. And yeah, I kind of like the parchment look here. So maybe if I did both sides here, let's add it again. I'm going to flip it. This way they can line up a little bit better. Just like that blending. This way it's got the dark to dark. Just like that. And then I would do another image. So let's just do Zelda Link Between Worlds logo. Now here's just the logo. So what I would do with this, well, this is good. It's already cleared out in the background there. But I copy the image and throw it into Photoshop. I always set my resolution at 300 too. This way it doesn't come blurred. Paste it in. And you want to get rid of this background, so you're going to use your magic wand tool and just hit delete. You also want to get rid of the background there. Just delete that background. Yep, delete it. And see how this is white, but then this has the checkerboard. That means it's going to be transparent. So you want to do that to the whole image. Get rid of all these white here. This way when you put it back into the Decalgirl site, it's going to go nicely over that parchment. Alright, looks like it's all cleaned up. You want to save the image file here as a PNG. This guy here. Link, logo. Shoot over to Decalgirl. Upload your image. And here's the PNG. Now I tried to save it as a GIF, but it won't take GIF files. It'll take JPEG and PNG. So grab that guy. It's going to upload. And see how it's clear? And you can also see how I ended up, looks like I missed right here the D and the O. There's some white left in there. So I'm going to have to go back into Photoshop. The A, O, and D. So let's just get rid of that. It's just trial and error here. Grab your wand. Let's delete you, and this guy. Perfect. Now I always like to save it as something else because it's usually wonky on the site if you try to re-upload the same image with the same file name. So I usually just put like link logo 2. This way I know it's the latest version that I edited. Select PNG, save, yes. And now let's upload again. So here's the second one. That's the one we need. Alright, much better. Now you can make it as big as you want, take up the whole 3DS. I kind of like I said the simpler look. Almost similar to Majora's Mask. I could have it just in the top corner there. And then do something more for the inner side. Let's get rid of this image. Now you can see before I had on my first 3DS, I used the world map from Mario 3. And that was the inside of my 3DS. And it looked pretty cool. So I kind of like the idea of that. Let's see if we got any of the maps here. So the link between worlds. Let's put map. So there's a lot we can choose from here. Just kind of pick the one that stands out the most to you. It might be too busy, but try it out, see what it looks like. Let's see, I haven't seen anything that jumped out at me. This is kind of cool. Got the Master Sword. Then you got to think again too with the inside. A lot of it's going to be covered up. Let's see. So like using the solid colors like I did here. Because you're going to have the screen covering a picture and the bottom screen and the buttons and stuff. So that's why I kind of tweaked it with this. Like so. Actually, this was the bottom one. And then the top one, I believe, is this one. And then all I did, again, was use the tool over here to rotate it. This image here, delete that. Take it a little bit over. About there. And then what's a good thing is you can preview it. And it shows you what your 3DS is going to look like. So there's the inside, shows the layout, and the outer skin right here, the parchment paper. This way you can see if it's going to get cut off or not, but we put it right on the line. And then $20, you can add it to the cart or share it if you want, see if your friends are going to like it, get some feedback, or you can keep working. Here's what it's talking about, where definitely want to try to get the clearest images, because when you start stretching them, it says that it's going to be blurry or pixelated. So the parchment, it's talking about the parchment paper, but it's just a paper background thing. If it was like an image of a person or scenery, you're gonna notice it a lot more than a parchment paper. So yeah, this is the new one here. Let's try to dive in. I know someone had made a comment they wanted to make it around the red 3DS XL, because I said you're still going to see those little tiny borders with the decal. It doesn't cover every single inch of your 3DS. So you probably want to do a darker image, or maybe like Fire Emblem or something towards red, fire, anything like that. Let's see what we could come up with. Just keep looking. We could, when we put wallpaper pattern red, see what comes up. There's a whole bunch. This is kind of cool. Kind of has a tattered look. I like that one. So I'm right clicking, Save as red wallpaper. Jump over to Decalgirl, upload it. Using these wallpapers is a very good base to set your design. As long as you have Photoshop, you can get it looking pretty good. Make it fit. So it could be the inside, but see how it blurs out a little bit if you're stretching it too far. I want this on the outside though. Let's add it. Yeah, it did save pretty low there. When you put it in, you can see how small it is. To get around that is when you're searching images, go to more, or search tools, sorry, and then size. You want large sizes. So let's see if we can find something cool. Is this the same website? Nope, there we go. So load it nice. Now you can get the larger image here. Let's right click and save. Alright. See, that's a lot bigger. And I always usually like to use one for the top image and one for the bottom. This way you're not stretching it so much. Just do it there and then add another one. And I always like to rotate it. See how on the black here is from when I took the screenshot, so you always want to make sure you drag that over so you won't even see that. That looks good about right there. And then you know you're gonna have your border of the actual console being red. And again, you can add whatever on there. If you have the Photoshop option to able to take out all the background like we did on this image, then you can put whatever you want on the top here. I could just add the Zelda logo again if I wanted over it. Like so. I mean, it doesn't stand out as much because it's the red there. But any image you want on there. And I mean, you can duplicate it on the inside if you want. Keep it all the same. I always think, the simpler the better. You don't want to be too busy. Especially on the inside, there's a lot of buttons and everything in the screen, so it obstructs a full picture that you took. If you took a picture of something like this, you're not going to see much of it. Even this looks really cool, but I'll show you what it looks like there. Save it to our desktop. So you can make it fit. So you can't really see the Master Sword there. But it doesn't look terrible. You kind of see a little bit of Link over here. So it could work. You just got to try it. And then, hit preview. See what it's going to look like. Pretty neat. I mean, that could work too. Just have fun with it. Alright guys, I hope this tutorial helped you guys out and you'll be able to make a cool skin for your 3DS XL, regular 3DS, or any game system. This applies to all. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up the video. Really helps me out, guys. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next video.